Tell me when.
Wow! I'm taping now.
Alright, so my name is Bruce and I'm the director of 7 Days of Hot Yoga Bliss. We run hot yoga vacations featuring certified Bikram yoga instructors in Mexico, on the Pacific coast of Mexico, in a place called Punta Serena, which I'm right now in the jacuzzi, one of 2 jacuzzis in this fantastic, beautiful place. We just finished our 5th trip at Punta Serena, and it's gone exceedingly well, beyond everybody's expectations. I'm sitting here with Lily, and she's one of our esteemed students. She's also a guest. We say a student and a guest, they interchange because they're here to have a vacation first and foremost, but also learning more about the yoga. The great part about this trip is that everything is authentic. The room is heated, mirrored, and carpeted right in the foreground here, and the temperature comes up to 105 degrees. Now, we do 2 classes a day, and in all we do about 12 or 13 classes. So by the end of the week, people have gotten their full complement of the yoga that they're looking for, and they're also getting very, very tan, trim, and fit. Why are you shaking your head?
Because the shadows, I can't see you guys.
So come closer.
No, it's this thing here. It's not.
Do you want to go here or down there?
But it's natural.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Do you
So
see, do you
we
see
can
what I'm
edit it,
talking
so
about?
Yeah, very
It's coming on nicely, and I'm playing along with you.
Right. So,
I know, but okay.
so the place we hold about 35, 40 people. Each trip has anywhere from 15 to 25 guests. We have jacuzzis. We have all restaurants, 3 restaurants, all inclusive, 3 meals a day, 2 classes a day. It's a fantastic trip, and I'm going to let Lily, who has a very, very interesting career as a journalist. She's in the medical field, she's a writer, and she's also very beautiful. So she's going to ask me a couple of questions, and hopefully it'll be about that trip.
That's right. And I'm a Latino opera. I just want to know what is your intention by bringing people here?
A great question. When I first came down here 5 or 6 years ago, I said to myself, this would be a great place for a yoga retreat. And in the beginning, I just thought about bringing people who I was teaching in my general community down here from the New York East Coast area. What has happened really is that there's been a tremendous interest from people in Canada, in Europe, in the United States, West Coast and East Coast, and we're now, it's even more so than a yoga trip, is now where people can meet. They have similar interests, common goals, and they can meet, practice yoga, and make new friends. And I think this is the great thing. That's really what interests me about bringing people together, bonding, forging new relationships, and coming out of it always with a greater sense of connection.
That's great. And I actually experienced it on this trip. It was just 1 week. And tell me, what do you think they live with?
Well, they definitely leave with a deeper commitment and understanding of the yoga. We do, the full complement, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. We go through, we break the yoga down in detail. So I think they leave with a better understanding of the yoga, a better understanding of what their bodies can do with 2 classes a day, and also the eating well, good clean living, good lifestyle here in Punta Serena. And so for a week they get an opportunity to experience sort of a rebirth or a rejuvenation of the body and soul.
And how do you think that this environment makes a difference to the type of yoga they practice at home?
Well, what my intention here was to make it authentic. So it's the same yoga, heated, mirrored, carpeted in the room there that you practice at home, but here you're sort of in a bubble, which is really good because you don't have to worry about driving to the studio. You're walking 20 yards from your room, beautiful quarters, villas and cottages. So you don't have to worry about anything but the yoga, and so when you come here, you just leave with a greater sense of empowerment. And did I answer that question properly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And one of the things, if you could, Debbie, just show a little bit of the environment so that it's not only yoga, you are in touch with nature, which brings us back to who we are. Just take a look around.
So we're scanning right now. There's 2 beaches That's one of the larger beaches, which is part of the Old Tenacatita Bay. This bay is Old Tenacatita, and it's a beautiful bay, inhabited by lots of dolphins. In the foreground is actually pods of dolphins that we're scanning. And then as we move to the other side of the bay, there's a private beach, which is only used by our guests. So it's really private and it's gorgeous. And we do a couple of not classes, the classes are all done indoors, but we do a couple of like Q&As on the beach, which is really cool.
That's right, and we're going to get a chance to go into the studio now, but another of the gifts as a guest that I have found is the staff. So what have been the experiences that you've heard around the staff's experience?
The staff, for me, I think is the thing that's like topping on the ice cream, right? The cherry on top of the ice cream, topping on the cake. It's literally genuine kindness of the staff and the power of communication, the way the staff genuinely loves their job, and they've all been here for just 5 or 6 years. There's no turnover. That makes it just that completely genuine experience of knowing that you're being served by people who love what they do, and that's really important. Good service has to have honesty and integrity behind it.
That's right, and I can say for myself that the staff also gives you an experience of what being in Mexico is like. They're very caring, they're very hospitable, and they love to give you surprises. One night they bring mariachis, they bring us to the beach. It's just like you never know what you can find one day. So why don't we just go to the